Hello, Aries. How are we doing today? So I've been thinking about December's readings, and I'm thinking that I'm going to do what I did last year because I don't want anyone to get left out in the holiday shuffle. My daughter's birthday is the day after Christmas. Um, and I think this is a good spread, a good quickie to leave off the year on. It's called the Letting Go spread, or the Beauty of Letting Go. It's two cards, and we'll pull some oracle cards after because I kind of gave you a teaser last month of New Kim Cran's deck. And then I was a jerk and went ahead and used it anyway because I have no patience. But it's two cards. The first card is, what does Aries need to let go? What do you need to leave behind in 2019? What do you need to leave behind from 2010 to 2019 for some of us? And the next card is, what will the energy be, or the benefit, or the reward when you're able to let go of said issue. Now, as always, guys, this reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers who may want to try to get into the head of their Aries. Now, as always, guys, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Messages may or may not be for you today. If they connect with you, cool. Let me know in the comments down below. Y'all know that's my favorite part of the gig. If they, you can always check out your moon and ascendant signs, or check out any other of the beautiful readers that we have here on YouTube. Now, that being said, Aries, a huge, I don't know who that is, a huge theme that has been coming through for you guys is heartbreak, betrayal. Five of Cups, 7 of Cups, 8 of Cups, stuff like that. Okay. Wow, we just dropped quite a few cards. I feel like you guys could be connecting with water signs or air signs specifically. I do already have out your first card, the what you need to let go of, and that wasn't what just fell out. It's the Three of Swords. Aries, what you need to leave behind in 2019 is whomever or whatever situation broke your heart, betrayed you, made you feel less than. I want to say some of you created this like month-long black cloud that's been following you. Some of you, not all of you, but this mofo, you don't have room to bring him in your baggage in 2020, okay? You do not have room on the aircraft for the Three of Swords, okay? Now, what will happen for my beautiful Aries once they are able to let go of this betrayal or heartbreak, whatever has happened to them this past year or years? What will happen? Give me something, give me some hope. Give us some hope, would you? Beautiful. Six of Pentacles. This is a we relationship, the Six of Pentacles, okay? Oh, check it out. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Cups. We'll address him in a minute. So, what do you need to let go of, Aries? You need to let go of friends, people, places, lovers that have trampled on you, that have used you, that have broken your heart, that have been shitty in general towards you, who've betrayed you specifically, I'm feeling. Once you let that go, you could either A, be very financially stable for yourself, because the Six of Pentacles is also about a generous benefactor. You could, find that you are in the position to help someone that needs financial help, like a friend or whatever. Or you could find that you are the receiver of of that, financial assistance. This card, though, is also about a we relationship, not a me relationship, not a selfish bond. This is a bond that is equal give and take, okay? So hopefully, if you're leaving behind somebody that has made you feel this Three of Swords for quite some time, I feel like, Aries, you either go forth and find someone who is your Six of Pentacles is your we relationship, or you go forward and you find that it's you for a while, and that's all you need is you. Maybe financial independence, maybe, just a break, I heard. Maybe this person was draining you financially also, but we don't have room in 2020 in this new decade, energetically speaking, to carry this type of stuff with us, okay? None of us do. And we all have been carrying it for a long time. The bottom of the deck energy I would like to address because it's very nice and positive. I do feel like some of you guys are dealing with air signs. Always, I feel like that. Because on the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Cups. This is your chance, Aries, to manifest what it is that you want. This is a card of wishes come true. This is a card of contentment. This is a card of, a slowing down, like coming into a phase of harmony and bliss and just general happiness. I know, right? And behind him is the Magician, which is Virgo and Gemini's card. And I saw this little girl poking out too. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So definitely feel like some of you guys could be dealing with Gemini. But the overall message for you guys is to let go of these types of toxic people. Okay? Because there are people in your life that want to be around you, that want to help you, that want to help you. Okay? So, as teased last month, we are going to take out Kim Cran's new Oracle deck. It is pretty amazing. It's a 78 card Oracle deck, which is very difficult to shuffle, especially in circle form. But she really took her time with this deck. She writes The Wild Unknown, this deck that I usually always use. I love her artwork. I love her interpretations. This book was like 60 pages before you even got into the interpretation of the cards, okay? Now, it's the archetypes, excuse me, is the title of the deck. And she has it broken up into 4 different parts, or suits. She has the selves, the places, the tools, and the initiations. And the initiations there's only like 8 cards in that suit, and they're very unique. They're more of like ideals, or like Thanos is one of them. I'll stop battling. So, universe, source, guardian angels, please. Oh, okay. I think this is the one right before the initiations. A gape. Okay. And I still have definitely not memorized this deck. Candles, hope, a gape. All right. Give me circle cards are a bitch. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Oh, that's too many. Too many. Oh, the heart just fell at my feet though. Okay. Universe source, please give me additional guidance for my lovely Aries stepping into this new year, getting out of December. I feel like a lot of us are really, I've said this for like the past 2 or 3 years on my channel, but I feel like this is the year, guys. No, but I feel like a lot of people are a lot more hopeful, and they can sense an energy shift coming. Alrighty then. Oh, nice, guys. You got the warrior. This card's badass. Okay. So we have here a gape in the warrior for your oracle pull. Ooh. We have the venom on the bottom of the deck. And I feel like the venom would be speaking to, this type of person, okay? We might read that anyway. We'll take that first. And then we'll get into the good stuff, right? Okay, so the venom. The venom is about the poison, the curse, or the toxin. Okay, I am going to read this for you because I feel like this is part of what you need to let go and what you need to leave behind in 2019 and forever. Okay. Much to our dismay, the venom is always lurking in the shadows in one form or another. Its toxic presence can be found in our relationships, our thoughts, our speech, or environment. Thankfully, the cycle of purification and detoxification comes so naturally that it is built into our every exhale. We breathe out carbon dioxide and the plants return it to us as oxygen. Archetypal venom is rarely remedied as easily, however, and it can come in potent forms, um, in forms and quantities that are deeply damaging to us and to the world. When the card venom appears, there is a harmful substance in our psychic realm that must be identified. Okay, perhaps your words have a sting of poison about them. Perhaps the relationship is slowly draining your reserves. Acknowledgement is the first step. Change is the second. Remedy will reveal itself in time, and with it, forgiveness. That was definitely meant to be a part of your reading, guys. When it's light or in the upright, self-realization through suffering. And when it's in the reverse, unwilling to find a solution or to forgive. And if you would like to go deeper with that, read A Poison Tree by William Blake. Now, I really feel, guys, that kind of wraps up neatly your message for this reading anyway, this 2-card draw. So, Agape, devotion, and unconditional love. Maybe this is what you're moving into, you know? What if instead of putting yourself at the center of your spiritual practice, you put God, Goddess, or nature at the center? How would this change your approach? Such is the energy of Agape. It is alive when we are in awe and wonder, or when our breath is taken away by the sacred force that surrounds us and asks us for nothing in return. This card can indicate a spiritual initiation that stretches your capacity to love and to serve. You sense the earthly as the heavenly and vice versa. It's a beautiful card. Such an initiatory moment can appear in any form, and like the healing balm to the modern soul, the effects last a lifetime. The Agape card may also suggest you reassess what you worship every day, consciously or unconsciously. What are you evaluating? Where does the sacred ladder climb to? Where does the sacred ladder you climb ultimately lead to? And when it's in the upright, it means service, reverence, honor, and joy. And in the reverse, it is spiritual bypassing and righteousness. And if you'd like to go deeper into this energy, children's choirs from around the world. Agape can also be felt as an overwhelming love of family, partner, or community. Recognize that it is a deep swell of gratitude. Interesting. And finally, we have the warrior here for you, my lovely Aries. I feel like this is definitely a card for you. Shit. Okay, right here. This card is so beautiful. The warrior. I believe Gemini got this card first. See, you guys in Gemini, I don't know what it is. The samurai, the soldier, and the advocate. When we envision the warrior as an armored figure with a sword in hand moving blindly toward battle, we often envision him like that. Yet the deeper aspects of this archetype bring us face to face with death itself. The warrior stands precariously at the edge of life and death, trusting the eternal to guide his sword's blade. The warrior's work requires presence, alignment, and purpose. If when the warrior loses its center, meaninglessness, confrontations, and violence are the default response. When this card appears, it is more important to question the battle at hand, and it is likely a great one, with deep roots and long-standing tensions. The actions you will take The actions you'll take will stay with you long after the dust settles. So choose wisely, brave one. As you draw your sword, realign the eternal wisdom within, and then surrender to the battle. When it's light or in the upright, is fierce clarity, purposeful action, purposeful action, resolve, or resilience. When it's in dark, it is threats, savagery, and abandoning mission and values. So to connect that with your whole reading, Aries, like, don't keep fighting this fight. Don't keep fighting this fight with this person who has betrayed you, who has broken your heart, who's drained your energy, your resources, everything. You know, let it go. Easier said than done, I understand. You know, and who knows, maybe get into a little bit more spiritual practice. Never hurts, right? So that is your quickie 2019 December letting go spread. I think I'm going to continue a tradition for January, and I like to do astrological inspired spreads for January for the beginning of the year for everybody. Like Aries, you have a spread, Taurus has a spread, etc. But until then, Aries, I love you all very much. I hope everyone has a happy holiday, no matter which holiday you celebrate. Namaste. And thank you for being with me for another year. You guys are the best. For real.